gonna play a lot of Dragon Age 2 for this session. At least that's the plan. While also being quiet. That'll probably help. Conserve the energy. Don't need to talk as much. Right. I know you turned down the shield, Evelyn, but you don't have any power when I'm in control, so put it on. Look at that. It's definitely a weird looking shield. It's like a that suit card suit. Anyway, River's Wave. Yeah, that's the best shield we can put on you for now. So you're just gonna have to deal with it.
It's not a pretty home, but at least it's clean. Have you noticed how many Tranquil are in the gallows courtyard lately? And don't tell me I'm just sensitive to it. I've been watching, and every day there are new Tranquil, selling their bloody wares. Good mages too. People I know past their harrowing.
Doesn't Chantry law say that mages who pass their harrowing can't be made tranquil?
Exactly. The Templars are using the Right of Tranquility to silence those who speak against them. They're working on a deliberate plan to turn every mage in Kirkwall within the next 3 years.
Who's behind this?
The plan is the work of a Templar named Sir Ulrich. I've had a run-in with him myself. He's the one who did the ritual on Karl. Nasty piece of work. Likes to make mages beg.
What happened between you and Sir Ulrich?
I've been involved with an underground resistance. Mages living free in Kirkwall who help others escape. I can't tell you any more, for your sake and theirs. You have too much involvement with the Guard and nobility. Suffice it to say, I've been in the gallows. I've seen his work firsthand.
What else do you know about Sir Ulrich?
The Knight Commander is at least sincere in her convictions. However misguided, she believes she's helping people. Sir Ulrich's a sadist. Cold-blooded as a lizard. He likes to experiment on mages. Find out what it takes to push them into the arms of demons.
I don't know who's actually better there. Someone who pretends to do something for good but secretly enjoys it, or someone who is an actual zealot who's wholeheartedly believing the bullshit that they get up to, robbing people of their will, and thinks it's a good thing. I don't know. Maybe the person who is just like, yeah, the type like Sir Ulrich, the type of person, maybe that's actually easier to deal with.
How do we stop them?
My friends in the Mage Underground know a way inside. A secret entrance under the walls of the gallows. Come with me tonight, please. Help me find the evidence of Sir Ulrich's tranquil solution.
What do you mean, tranquil solution?
That's what he calls it. His idea of a peaceful solution to the mage problem. To sunder the mind of every mage in the free marches. I'm told he's bringing his proposal to Val Royeaux, to the Divine herself. He would turn every mage in Thedas into a drooling simpleton under his command.
If this plot exists, it must be exposed.
I am honored by your trust. I'm ready to go when you are. Our entrance is concealed not far from here.
Right, Sebastian isn't into this because, yeah, he's a pantry boy. We'll make this more interesting. I think this is just like a quest marker on his head right now, just for giving him something, a gift, something that I picked up, an amulet.
I thought you might like this.
You got me a gift? I hardly think I've done anything to deserve that. Is it a... That's a Tevinter Chantry amulet. Do you want me to get executed? It's sacrilege to wear those in any land under the Divine.
The Divine condemned their chantry because it freed mages from the Circle. I thought you might sympathize.
I like it. Maybe not on the outside of my clothes. I'm not that eager to face the hangman's noose. But I appreciate the thought. I've never really thought about what life would be like in the Tevinter Chantry. In the Circle, they make it sound like the Void itself. The Black Divine stalking Thedas, making it unsafe for kittens and virgins.
Mages have been free in Tevinter forever. It hasn't fallen yet.
Well, they did invade the Black City in their hubris and unleash Darkspawn on us all, right? That's kind of the Circle's whole rationale. But I think that has more to do with being a Magister than a mage. I appreciate the gift. Perhaps one day I can return one as meaningful.
They believe in those fairy tales. Oh, really knocking down our relationship with Sebastian here, which is fine, yeah. Really fans of the Chantry, so I'm just gonna have to put up with this shit. Put up with my shit. Alright, let's do this side quest with Anders.
anyone about this way into the gallows. It's a secret that has saved the lives of hundreds of mages. Stay away from me.
Alright, Jake the Black. Got a funny name. Let's see if you were up to something. Yeah, let's pick up that pouch of pebbles. Surely that'll be worth something in the market.
This is it. This tunnel will take us into the gallows. Are you ready to help me find evidence of the tranquil solution?
Let's go.
Sure, Sebastian will like this. Yeah, we're bringing him along. Yeah, and Evelyn too. Totally, yeah. Keep her around.
It would be better as open warfare. At least then mages might get a fair fight.
Anders will have to, not Anders. Sebastian will have to see all the shenanigans Templars get up to.
Lyrium smugglers built these tunnels to service the Templars who crave the stuff.
It's a lie. What do we do to mages who lie?
I just wanted to see my mum. No one ever told her where they were taking me.
No, this is their place. We cannot...
So, you admit your attempted escape? You know what happens to mage girls who don't toe the line around here, don't you?
Please, no! Don't make me tranquil. I'll do anything.
That's right. Once you're tranquil, you'll do anything I ask.
Get your hands off her!
You fiends will never touch a mage again. Templar for these abuses.
We'll kill them all, I promise.
Every one of them will feel justice's burn.
Get away from me, demon!
I am no demon. Are you one of them, that you would call me such?
Anders, that girl is a mage. We rescued her from being made tranquil.
She is theirs. I can feel their hold on her.
She's the reason you're fighting, Anders. Don't turn on her now.
Please, Messer.
Baker, no. I almost... If you weren't here... I need to get out of here.
You need to learn to control your emotions, Anders. Oh, look at that! Actually, Sebastian was all for everything that happened here. Okay, so he has a sense of justice. He isn't just all chantry all day, every day. Oryx Papers. Divine Justinia, okay. Oh, okay. Nope. That shit ain't happening. If I have anything to say about it.
Perhaps someone else can help.
saved my life, Monsieur. What was that thing?
He's no demon, just a deeply troubled man.
Can I go home now?
Find your parents, but don't stay there. You must leave Kirkwall.
I know. There's nowhere in the city where Sir Ulrich's men won't find me. Thank you, Monsieur. Andraste herself must have put you in that room.
Fashion. For a second there, I thought you were coming over to our side. What do you expect for her to do? Go back to the Chandri? I guess not, because the place is a place of trauma for her. Who can she trust there? No? Anders, are you back here? Me. Huh. Weird. I know what's up with that. Okay, yeah. He is over here. Alright, Anders.
You know we don't never get sick.
No, you lost control for a second there, but trust that you'll be able to regain control.
Trash. Trash. Keep. Trash. Trash. Won't be needing that anymore.
This is all Sir Ulrich had. Looks like the Tranquil solution began and ended with him.
Let me see that. The Divine rejected the idea. Meredith rejected the idea. This was not what I expected. Perhaps I should try talking to the Grand Cleric. Maybe she's more reasonable than I thought. Thank you. I will think on what you said.
I mean, I just told you the papers. That's it. Thinking of
What are you
leaving?
doing? Putting out milk. I miss having a cat around. But I think the refugees have scared them all off. Or maybe eaten them.
What are you implying? It's not even implying, just straight up accusing them of
I've been
being
meaning to
cat
thank
eaters?
you.
That
You don't need
sucks.
to stick your neck out for the mages here. But you have. You let those apostates from Starkhaven start over. Maybe they can be an example for the world.
Mages cannot be treated as guilty just by association.
I can't tell you how reassuring that is. Sometimes, you're the only reason I don't think I'm crazy. When you still believed in me after I almost killed that poor girl, I knew you meant it. You wouldn't say it just to make me feel better. You make me think I can really do this. Lead a revolution.
Well, I don't know about leading. If you can't keep your anger under control, might be a problem. I mean, yeah, you need to foster that anger and use it smartly.
I didn't realize you were planning anything that big.
No small change would address the injustice that mages face.
True, true.
The Chantry itself must be overturned. There will always be mages born in Thedas. But Templars are made by men. And they can be unmade.
Why does this matter so much to you?
That's a silly
You
question to
saw
ask,
Sir
though.
Ulrich's plan. How many Templars would prefer that every mage was a mindless, drooling babe? In the Circle, they tell you day and night that magic is sin. A mark on your soul of the Maker's hatred. But for all the talk of demons, the most common death I saw for a mage was suicide.
Together, we'll win this fight.
Your faith inspires me. Sometimes, I fear I cannot do this. Not while I struggle against this vengeance inside me. But I know you won't let me lose myself to him.
Yeah, plus 20. We're really almost maxing it out. Cool. Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about the role-playing aspect of this. With nothing really to hold on to, like a belief or a principle. I guess Gary here would latch onto the idea of joining a revolution that supports the mages against the Chantry. It also has a connection with his sister as well, family, so Kinda makes sense, yeah. Where am I going, actually? Let's see. Oh, I didn't... Yeah, he left the party. Well, that's done. Yeah, I guess I'll go talk to Varric. Give him this ring. Also have to look up when's the ideal time to do the DLC campaigns. Mark of the Assassin and, this one, Legacy. I should do it in, Act 2 or maybe 3. Probably not gonna do it for this. Well, there isn't a lot of main plot quests. I feel like I'll be done with this by the time I'm done in this session. So, let's get Anders back at the party. Actually, I want to do that midnight meeting quest with him along. He did speak about working with a group that helps mages in Kirkwall. And isn't that what that lady, the the Underground Railroad are doing? And I think that's the midnight meeting quest.
Afraid I got the blight.
Maybe? Let's do that one quest, the one through Pantaloons. I'm not even sure what this is. I think I just saw a pair of pants and I'm gonna give it to somebody.
The Stark
One of those
Haven
quests.
calls for its lost prince, Sebastian. Would you give up if the city has moved on?
Like Ferelden moved on after Kalen.
You've been reading.
It's a good tale. I'm inspired by the Warden Alistair, but I doubt that's how you see me. I don't intend to let anyone die restoring me to my place, Aveline. The risks are mine, and that will have to satisfy.
It was well said. I give you that. We'll see.
something of yours, Sirrah?
I had long since paid my debt over this. It's grand to see it again.
You came.
Who are you?
You probably thought you'd got away with it. Sir Karas and the others' deaths. Do you even remember them? They were searching for the missing Starkhaven apostates and were murdered. An inquiry determined the apostates must have killed the Templars, but I've suspected for years that Sir Thrask and you were responsible.
So you're here to beat a confession out of me?
I don't need a confession. My brothers, tonight justice will be done.
Okay, I was wrong. This, had nothing to do with the Railroad Underground. It was a trap. Taking advantage of my, sympathy for the mages.
This better work. I don't think the guards raiding the estate met that particular reception.
What creatures are they talking about? The Shades?
Why would Gasgard be inquiring about escaped mages from Starkhaven?
That's polite for Meredith. Someone must have written it for her. That's strange. I haven't seen any sign of a woman's touch in this house. Whose clothes are these?
Perhaps these belong to a family member.
Help me, please! He's gone mad!
You're not him. Shit, I know what this looks like, but I didn't hurt her.
Do you take me for a fool?
No, I didn't mean... I don't know why you're here, but there's a killer out there, and I think he's playing us both. Just let me explain.
If I hear anything I don't like, you're dead.
Several years ago, my sister was murdered. The bastard's now in Kirkwall, killing again. The same way he killed my sister. It starts with a bouquet of white lilies. He sends them to each new victim. Alessa was going to be next. I took her, so he'd have to come to me. I was finally going to face my sister's killer, but then you showed up.
Ladies, anything this man is saying is true?
He hurt me!
I've explained this. I need your blood to track you down. If he took you, it was for your protection.
Let go of me!
She'll go straight to the city guard. They'll ruin everything.
Can't you just tell the city guard what you told me?
Yes, can't you?
Why? I don't want him arrested. This isn't about justice. I need to be the one to bleed him dry.
Selfish little shit. How many of you risked by keeping this to yourself?
Emmerich was certain you were the killer.
Of course he was. But I was trying to find the killer just like him. Our paths crossed and he just assumed I was the murderer.
You really did make yourself a target, though. Kidnapping people and all.
I suppose that's fair.
I could report you to the Templars for blood magic.
Yes, I've used blood magic and lyrium to augment my powers. I'm not proud of what I've done, but I had to. He took my sister from me.
Who killed your sister?
A powerful and experienced blood mage. I believe he uses the women for some ritual. His victims are attractive, healthy women with few social ties.
I don't remember if this really is the dude who's responsible for killing the women, or if it's just, he is telling the truth or not, basically. I remember where this ends, and it's a pretty gruesome one, unfortunately. You know what? Yeah, I think it really is an actual mage. No, it could be him. He's also a blood mage, so let's see where this goes.
I can help you track down your sister's killer.
No, I can manage on my own. I'm headed to Darktown. If you learn anything new about the killer, find me there. I have a score to settle with him.
That's what we think. Could be wrong. Could be forgetting this completely. I've been to that room.
These streets should be safe at night. Care to help out with that?
Evening, Captain.
Not where I wanted to go. Ugh.
I understand you are of noble birth.
My father was a chevalier. He had to flee Orlais when his patron was murdered.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't have been suited for the life of an Orlesian noblewoman anyway.
But surely you wish it had been different. To be a lady of Orlais and not a city guardsman.
Not for one moment. I'd rather kill a bandit and save a merchant's family than know the correct dance steps and which rouge is in fashion.
Yep, Evelyn. Pop and heart.
The Knight Commander found Grace and the other Starkhaven mages.
There's Bork, the new scion of the Amel family. Congratulations. Anyway, what can I do for you?
Everyone seems concerned about the Kunari. What's the Templar's stance?
They are heathens. They will stop at nothing less than the eradication of the Chantry. But we can't know the immediate goals of the Kunari in Kirkwall. Should it come to open conflict, we are the largest army in the city. We will be the ones to lead its defense.
Your Sir Ulrich was working on a plan to turn all mages tranquil.
I will not ask how you came by the personal effects of a man recently murdered within our own walls. It's true there has been some discussion of the idea, but as you can see, it has gone no further than that.
You expect us to believe that?
Contrary to your belief, not everyone is out to persecute mages.
Oh, look at you, piping up.
Harrowing has served us well enough for centuries. It will be up to mages themselves whether they push us to more stringent measures.
It sounds like you support this.
The Tranquil Ritual was created as a mercy so that mages need not be killed out of hand for a threat they might pose. There is an argument to be made for applying it more widely.
Are you going to listen to this? He's no better than Sir Ulrich.
Do you think it's easy to contain a mage who truly wants to deal with demons? We have done our best. But many mages have made it clear they view the ritual as no better than death. They want no controls on them at all.
I keep hearing about the Knight Commander. When do I get to meet her?
I'm afraid she's become more reclusive since you came to Kirkwall, Hawk. These last 3 years especially, she's been very suspicious of outside influences. I almost wonder if something happened.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Didn't know you could talk to Collins more. But interesting that we have a party banter between NPC conversations. Okay.
Aren't you Hawk? Emmerich left not long ago. He said you'd arranged to meet tonight.
Perhaps you're mistaken.
I am not mistaken. You sent him a message a half hour ago. Look.
I didn't send this.
You didn't? Strange. Well, I don't know. Emmerich's been acting strangely for months. It's probably just a misunderstanding.
Welcome back to Dissent, my friend.
Uh-oh. Kunari Death Squad.
They got Grace and the others. Brought them back here.
I hear the Kunari are kidnapping mages and doing peculiar things to them.
You know, I'm gonna swap out Sebastian for Varric just for this quest. Prime suspect one. Well, let's just give him this ring.
So, I never expected to be palling around with the captain of the guard.
We're not pals.
We're not? What about that time we painted each other's toenails?
Do you want something?
Love, life, and liberty. What more does a man need?
You're in a jolly mood.
Well, when you're here, I know you're not leading men into Darktown to arrest me.
I've got something for you, Varric.
My father's signet ring. Where did you find it? Bartrand pawned it off to pay for the expedition. I can't believe you found it. This sounds exactly like the sort of fake thing I'd make up about you.
I'm just glad I found it.
Our mother was... well, no word adequately describes an old dwarven lady's rage. Well, maybe now my contact at the gates of Orzammar won't ignore my letters. Harrimont is hoping that if he just shuts his eyes tight and wishes, the real world will go away. Anyway, I owe you one, Hawk. Remind me later to put you on my tab. You want a pint while we're here, Hawk? I'll buy.
Hell yeah. Let's go. Live it up. Get drunk.
Simpler. Like everything from eating to fighting is a lot less complex than it used to be.
Isabella, my dusky goddess.
Okay.
You have buried yourself in the flesh of my heart like a worm in a red, red apple. You heartworm, you.
Oh, look, my friend is here. Excuse me.
But I haven't gotten to the part where I invite you to feast upon my tender white flesh.
That's all right. I think I'll manage. Speaking of romance, you're interested in Meryl, aren't you?
I'm that obvious, am I?
Well, that's good. She always seemed a little lonely. I get the feeling the girl's messing in something big and dangerous. Look out for her, will you? Make sure she doesn't hurt herself. Oh, and if you do anything nasty to her, I'll cut off your balls.
Hey, and the poet reappeared behind you. Jump scare. Isabella, watch out. Not expecting that to lead into an actual conversation, but sure.
I've got a stiff drink with your name on it.
What's the word on the street?
The craziest thing. Apparently, what kind of sick...
Already talked about this before. Still obsessed about those pigeons, huh? Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, alright. Let's do this.
Sent that thing here to kill him. Why would anyone... Oh, Maker. The murders. Emmerich was right. He was getting too close. He suspected a man named Gascard Dupuis. Did he do this?
I can't be certain of anything. Gascard may have tricked me.
Then we need to find him. Do you know where he is?
He said he was going to Darktown.
Darktown's a big place, but we'll find him. He's an apostate, and Meredith will want him hunted down. I will speak to the city guard about this. Gascard Dupuis will not escape.
My men will cooperate however they can. Tell them I command it.
Thank you, Captain.
So the quest is completed, huh? It's going to conclude in another quest. All that remains. Oh boy, yeah, here it is. Yep. Hawk Estate, yep. Yeah. Delaying, because I know what's coming up next, and it's gonna be awful.
That dog. Well, maybe chew marks had...
Enchantment! No, Leandra. Leandra.
What's wrong, Uncle?
There you are. Where's your mother? Is she feeling all right?
I'm sure she's all right. Why are you so upset?
Your mother didn't show up for our weekly visit. Is she ill? She is here, isn't she?
No, Gamlin. We haven't seen her all day.
Where could she be?
With her suitor, perhaps?
Suitor? Leandra never mentioned a suitor.
Well, those lilies arrived for her this morning.
White lilies? I know something about that.
Don't just leave me waiting. What is it?
There's a killer in Kirkwall who sends his victims white lilies before he takes them. He's murdered several women already.
No. You're wrong. Leandra is fine.
Ignoring the facts doesn't change them.
You don't know for sure that she's in trouble. Maybe Leandra took another path to my house. I could have just missed her. I'm going back to Lowtown.
You should help Gamlin look for your mother. You might be able to track her more easily once night falls and the streets empty out. All right. The boy and I will stay here in case she returns. Welcome home, Miss Anne. There's another letter waiting on your desk at your leisure.
Enchantment.
say you saw Leandra?
I did. What of it?
Blue dress, grey hair. Her cloak was brown, I think. She holds it closed with a round brooch, silver with garnets.
I told you already. I saw her.
Did you see where she went?
What do I get for telling you?
Here's a few silver. Buy yourself some food. And new shoes.
That's real silver, that is. I'm your man, through and through. Tell you everything I know. That lady was here. She looked like she was going to take the bridge to Hightown. But then a man came up to her. He stumbled and fell over right at her feet like he was dead. His hands were all bloody, like he'd been in a fight. The lady shook him, and I think he said, "Help." She got him to his feet, and he was wobbly. It was funny. Anyway, they left, and that's all I saw.
What did the man look like?
He was a man. He had hair and a nose. And nice clothes. But they were all stained from the blood.
It's not too late. She could still be alive.
Why would anyone take her? It doesn't make sense.
The man left some blood. Where he fell over. You could follow it.
Why don't you do what the boy says? I'm going to go home in case Leandra shows up.
Never thought I'd say this, but Gamlen's right. My men can look for Leandra while we check the blood. Any lead helps.
This blood is fresh.
There are lingering traces of something. I think this was used for blood magic.
If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. There's another. More blood. I'm on the right path. Where is he taking her? There. I hope I'm not too late. There. The foundry. They must have gone inside.
This place feels strange. Wrong.
This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here.
Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around. There. More blood. They are here somewhere.
Over here. Look.
This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there. With him. A lesser? Maker's breath. That smell. I know this locket. It belongs to Mother. Does he live here? What is this?
Oh, that's a pretty little shrine. That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
I need to find her. Now!
Books on necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
Why would he have these?
Not going to
What's he
happen.
planning?
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
Spare me the demented rambling. Where is she?
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
Killed moms, I'm gonna kill you. You motherfucker.
Mother!
His magic was the only thing keeping her alive. I'm so sorry.
I knew you would come.
I tried to find you.
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Carver again. And your father. And you'll be here alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little boy has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I was too late.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
The killer used Mother to magically reconstruct his dead wife. They had the same face.
What sort of nightmarish magic is that? Oh, Maker! Maybe the Templars are right. Lock the mages up. Throw away the key.
Magic didn't kill Mother. A madman did. He could have just as easily killed her with a knife.
You said she was used. This goes beyond just murder. It's desecration. I wish you'd never told me what that twisted son of a bitch did to her. I wish I hadn't asked. I hope you killed him. Good. I hope it hurt.
He used mighty blow on him.
Bethany needs to be told. I'll send a message. Hopefully it will reach her wherever she is. Take care, my boy.
Arabalas. Marvinan.
I'm glad you're here, Meryl.
Leandra is in a better place now.
Quentin used dark magic, just like you do. It turned him into a monster.
For drama.
It's not the same. The magic is just a tool. He used it for something terrible. I'm using magic to help my people. It's not the same at all. I'm really sorry about your mother.
Yeah. Because honestly, like the reveal that your mother turned out to be a victim of this madman was shocking the first time I played the game, but now that I'm going through it again, I wish that the game had built it up more. At least your mother's involvement in the whole thing, because it kind of comes out, because that's why it's so shocking. It kind of comes out of left field. Because for most of this time, she's just here at home and she's saying the same things over and over. The NPC, so she doesn't get much advancement after the first act, where she was, was more involved in the plot. But yeah, because that scene would have hit, would have actually hit if it had spent more time with her. At least like maybe the game had made it, funnels you towards interacting more with your mother, because it also would have made sense. Because with Bethany gone, whether she dies in the deep roads or she is saved by the Grey Wardens but has to live with them, so, you know, would have made more sense. So, although I guess you could also see it in an angle where, oh yeah, because of happened to Bethany, your player character becomes more distant from his family, and then him being distant would have led to yeah, mother looking for company elsewhere, and then, you know, this outcome being more of a, you know, actual like personal failing. See, I'm just coming up with all this just right now. It would have been, you know, better, right? Like, oh, you feel like you're gonna blame yourself even more because you didn't you distance yourself from mom. Or it would have been a different thing as well. Like, yeah, you would have been like you would have gotten closer with her, and you maybe find out about the suitor, right? And you still have your doubts about it, but you want your mother to be happy since Bethany's gone. Like, and you know, still, you know, yeah, Dad's been gone for quite some time, and while Hawk is doing his own thing, right? So it could have still led to like a situation where, yeah, he'll still like, yeah, Hawk would still blame himself over like letting his mom Leandra go off and you know, try to find love, and yeah, of course it would be like irrational, like blaming himself for it, but you know, that would have been more dramatic. So yeah, and that's why I guess I'm trying to infuse some drama into this, because the angle of that dude being a mage and using blood magic to you know, influence the player into thinking, yeah, maybe there is something that needs to be done about these mages because it's personal. Killed your mom, right? And I mean, yeah, like, personally, like by myself, as I'm role playing here, like, I would still not really, you know, think of it that way. It's like, oh, it's magic that's to be blamed. 'Cause, yeah, it is some you know, psycho who did what he did. But since, yeah, just to add drama to this whole situation, knowing that Meryl is the person that I'm in that Gary's in a relationship with, and she's a blood mage, and she uses blood magic. Like with Gamlin, he was willing to say that, yeah, no, this wasn't magic that did this, because he has to put on this act. Well, not this act, but you know, like, he has to say that. That's what he wants to believe. But when he is alone with Meryl, right, he's confronted with that fact that, oh yeah, and then he also would think that maybe he can be vulnerable, he can be honest, even if that honesty is coming from a place of, you know, obviously grief and frustration and anger, that he would say that to Meryl. So, drama. Role-playing. Okay, yeah, so this is now, this is going to lead to the events of, like the end of this act, if I do this now, so... Let's do this other stuff first before I go read that letter.
I like the doggy.
Ruff, ruff, ruff! It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the hero of Ferelden's camp.
Yeah. Barry was very loud. Maybe somebody's happy here.
So sorry. Mistress Mel was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do. If I may say so, I don't think Mistress Merrill is exactly comfortable staying in the estate. She still goes to the alienage often. You Usually when you're not home. Something draws her there. I can't imagine what. Still, my boy and I do like her very much. Just thought you should know.
Hawk. I don't care what else is going on. We haven't spoken about Leandra. How are you?
Keep your sympathy for the next person you let die.
What was that for?
Your job is protecting the city. If you were any good, my mother would be alive.
I see.
Well?
Well, what?
Get mad, or swear it'll never happen again, or something.
It would help if someone knew what to do, wouldn't it? I don't have an answer that can satisfy you. The guards never do. Cast your blame if you want, but this isn't about me. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, drama! I love drama. Yeah, I feel like that would be an honest response from Gary. Like, he would say that in his grief and anger, in his contested relationship with Evelyn.
The guard captain.
Yep, okay. Why did I even talk to you?
You have my thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, who else wants to offer their condolences? Varric. Yeah, let's go talk to Varric in the pub. He doesn't want to talk to me right now.
Good day,
He's not
sir.
comfortable here, so.
And then Hawk tore the door clean off its hinges, walked into the room, and... I guess we'll finish this later.
Have you got a minute, Varric?
Of course, Hawk. Actually, I've been meaning to talk to you. There definitely seems to be something between you and Daisy these days. So, what's going on, Hawk?
This is not the time for this conversation, but also I think it's again adding to the drama. I know like the game did not set this up. I think because I like with Isabella, her bringing up her concern about the relationship is like this is also a thing that I should have probably done earlier but it doesn't show up as a quest in the quest log, so I think he's gonna answer this way.
My personal life had better not wind up in one of your stories.
Hawk, if I were going to invent stories about your personal life, they would probably involve the Grand Cleric. Listen, as your friend, I feel like I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't say something. Meryl is a sweet girl, but there's a whole lot of crazy in that little package.
We're done talking about this.
Right. Sorry I brought it up.
Yeah, look at that, plus 20 rivalry dropped him real big, but yeah, it makes sense, I think.
Your brother.
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends.
With Bartrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
want a pint while we're here, Hawk? I'll buy.
Oh, the quest's gone. Why can't I do it now? Why can't I talk to them about it? Shit. Huh. What if the game? Oh, let me walk in and out. See if that changes anything. What if the game thought that was supposed to be the time where he talks to me about Leandra? Right, let's do this again.
You know, if you need advice on how to lay low, I can give you some.
Being short would make for an excellent start, I suspect.
Keep that up, Sirrah, and you can keep on hiding like a rank amateur.
What would you suggest, Varric? Cower in the shadows like a rat?
You could try wearing something that didn't scream, "I hate you all, I was a slave."
The markings would still show.
Really? Through anything? That's kind of cool. You want a pint while we're here, Hawk?
Yeah, okay, I guess maybe the game thinks that was that was a quest. Crap. Okay, well, whatever. Let's go to the Black Emporium. I know this is just the store, I think. Yeah, it's this place. I remember this.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone. Welcome to the Black Emporium. I am the great and magnificent Dissent, the antiquarian. Let me know what you'd like to purchase. Looking this dapper costs a lot of gold.
Hey, that's a golem.
That golem's name is Thaddeus Gigantus Crumbum the Third. He's my favorite.
We have a child here. Hey kid, blink twice if you're in danger.
Don't manhandle the urchin.
Oh god. Yeah, we need to shut this entire place down. Shut it down. I ain't reading all that. Oh, cool. Yeah, all the stuff that you sold, or I guess, yeah, you can claim it there.
Sometimes come here, you know. The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up. Poor Thaddeus.
Furry art? What?
All manner of
Cool. I guess these are, no. These are potions. These are the recipes. Let's get all of this. Sure. Oh, that's actually super expensive. Just bought it without really checking. But it's not like I'm spending any of this money on anything, really.
Gathered from throughout Vega. Price is negotiable.
I mean, I kind of get it, yeah. Missing
Enchanted goods.
one sock. Very annoying when that happens. Ooh, okay. Weapons. These aren't actually all that great. I mean, some of them are good, but... I think something the Forgotten's armor. Wow. Alright. The Ponderer. Okay, at least these aren't like super good that I'd be tempted to actually buy anything from here, so... Oh, this one's pretty good. Oh, this is for, respecking. Cool. Yeah, I was wondering where that was gonna be here. I'm gonna get this one.
Master Socks. You can never have enough.
This place is so dismal.
Might be actually time to change up his hair. Shave a bit. Maybe even grow that. Oh, yeah. That mustache is very unfortunate looking. There you go. Grow it out even more. Yeah! And he cut his hair on top. Or no, yeah, just put it in a bow now, or a bow, a tie. Tie it back. Let's keep that spiky, slick back hair, but it's still kind of a, you know, not the tidiest look. He's aged 1,000,000 years. Just increase his stubble. It's a slight, but, you know, still a noticeable change. Alright, sure. There you go.
Do not stare too intently at that. On second thought.
Let's cool down a bit by just doing these smaller quests.
Are you one of Yevon's sons?
Master Hawk? Please help me. My brother, Marin. Iwan locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door, left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Last time I was here, we picked this place clean. What's your brother looking for?
Iwan called it the Heart Drinker. He says it's the masterwork of an ancient smith from this Tig. He bought a book from one of the Orzammar caravans. It had the location of the sword, or at least to the golems who guard it.
Is your brother insane or just cruel?
He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting just a little too familiar, isn't it?
Yeah, it's giving me bad vibes.
I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
I'll do my best. Go back to your father, and I'll find you when I'm done.
He's on the other side of that wall. You need to find a way to reach him. Please, come tell my father as soon as you have news.
Gary needs to make up for the death of his mother. He needs to save somebody. He needs to feel like a hero again.
Thought I was done for. Those sodding Darkspawn jumped me out of nowhere. Nearly took my arm off. My apologies. You saved my life, and I don't even introduce myself. I'm Iwan.
After what Emrys told me, I wasn't sure I'd find you in time.
Emrys is still alive? Good. That's good. I am grateful for your timely arrival, but I'm sure Emrys needs your help more. Fool still believes Marin can be saved. I'll only be a little longer, I'm sure. Then I can catch up and help you retrieve Marin's body.
You just lost your brother. Why are you out here instead of with Emrys?
Marin's dead. Nothing's going to change that. Besides, would I really honor my brother's sacrifice by not finishing what we started? We were after a dwarven weapon, trying to make sure it stayed in dwarven hands.
How incredibly noble of you. The ancestors would be proud.
There has to be other treasure here you can hawk. Leave me to mine.
I can't just leave you alone. The Darkspawn will be back in larger numbers.
No, I've come so far. There are more. So many more than I thought. You know what? Fine. The weapon is yours if you can get to it. This isn't worth my life.
You sacrificed your family for wealth. Pathetic.
The man who told me about the sword sold me a control rod for a golem that protects it.
Oh boy, okay.
You want the sword. You need the rod. What do you say? Everything I paid plus 10% for pain and suffering?
Varric will settle on a price with you.
All right. It's yours. Use the rod on the first golem. It should get you past the others.
Yeah. You fool. Family! Family is what's important! After what I just, went through. Oh no, this thing is... Oh. Did I have, like, a choice in that? Yeah, I don't know, because I saw those doors... Usually they're highlighted if you can open them, and they weren't highlighted. Well...
Looks like the Darkspawn smashed the chest.
Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
Love doing that.
Break some eggs tomorrow, maybe. Good payday.
Something of yours, sir.
An old, foolish thing to need. Thank you for saving me the trip.
Avert your eyes, witch.
You said I was dwelling on useless history. But what are you doing? The past is important to you and to all of us. We must know it to move forward.
Yet I have made no deal with a demon to learn of my past. You had a life, you had a family, and you abandoned them to chase after ghosts. We are nothing alike. Don't even begin to think that we are.
Dude, step back, alright? Don't talk to Meryl that way.
I cannot imagine what it must be like to lose your family. Anything I could say would be insufficient. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
so stay quiet.
Did Iwan speak the truth? Were you too late?
He's hiding something. Tell us the truth. What happened to my poor Marin?
Iwan said Marin sealed himself in with the Darkspawn to save his brothers.
Is that how you remember your youngest brother dying?
Yes. It's just how Iwan said. Marin saved us.
I'm angry.
Iwan locked Marin in with the Darkspawn to get more treasure for himself.
What? How dare you?
It's true.
Shut your mouth, Emrys.
No. I'm through listening to you, Iwan. You sealed Marin in with the Darkspawn so you could go after that blighted weapon.
No! You bastard!
Iwan, is this your own brother? Get out of my sight. I'll kill you myself if I see you again.
Father, You cost me my family, Hawk. This isn't over.
Yeah, I'm just breaking up all the families. After what happened to my family! Gary's just lashing out. He doesn't give a shit anymore.
Hightown is so much cleaner than the alienage.
Hey!
replace your... Oh, crap.
Hey, where's Hubert? It's that dude who, was working the bone pit, or was overseeing it.
You got my letter.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fuck this guy over.
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every piss pot from your past.
This guy
I
sucks.
don't remember Sabine. He must be from the outlying farms.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
Bring Sabine back to my place.
Excellent idea. I will get him now.
Yeah, we'll sort things out. We know each other from, Lothering.
Here is the dung pile I caught leaking next week's shipment schedule. He won't tell me who he's working with. Who else has been screwing me
Hey!
over? Tell me, you ratting mongrel!
Alright, you're a piece of shit.
Instead of beating the poor man, let's appeal to his better nature.
Please, Miss Hare, help me. I knew you since you was young and Lothering. I knew your mum's family. And your pop. Mike, you got him rest.
Grant the both of them rest.
Pathetic.
I'd like to backhand this asshole right now.
Capable hands. Get me when he's ready to talk.
Alright, buddy. I'll get you out of here.
Thank you, Miss Hare. Us Lothering folks should stick together.
What made you betray your employer?
Before the Blight, my family had a good life in Lothering. Clean home, fertile land, friends. In Kirkwall, we lived in a hovel. People spit on us, and some days we went hungry.
I know it was hard to leave Lothering. Talk to me so we can put all this behind us.
As soon as I tell Hubert what he wants to know, he'll kill me or throw me in prison. My life's not worth much, but my family. I only wanted to give my wife and son a better life.
I'll make sure your family is taken care of.
I'm humbled by that offer. Thank you. I hid some gold in the bone pit. I'll mark it on your map. I'll regret stealing from someone like you, so please, take it back.
Oh, maybe I should have picked the other option.
This is Lily of the Coterie. Given the importance of stopping the cargo robberies, I have enlisted a consultant.
Consultant? Sure. Whatever helps you sleep at night.
Well, Doug, are you ready to bark now?
There's an ambush planned tonight at Dietrich Crossing.
Tonight? That leaves you barely enough time to intercept them. You had best leave immediately.
We'll protect your precious shipment, but make sure you have the coterie's payment. Want me to deal with this runt? Free of charge. I'll drop him in a ditch on our way out.
Yes, take him, with my blessing. I assume my partner will not object.
A public showing of mercy will be good for morale. Let him go.
But he's a Ferel, a criminal. Nobody will care what happens to him.
Think about it. Sabine turned to crime for two reasons. He's desperate, and he bears no love for you. Spare him publicly, and you'll earn some loyalty from the miners.
I see your point. Very well. For the sake of morale, I will spare this dog.
Oh, thank you, Miss Hayes. I know I don't deserve it, but thank you.
We're wasting time. If you find naught but corpses at the ambush, it won't be my fault. We're too late for your boys, but we'll make the rotters pay.
want to be on your side. I want to kill this asshole. Or this is Lily. Oh well.
That was almost too easy. Wait. I recognize that lout.
Who is he?
He's in the coterie. One of that damned fool Brecker's men.
Tell me about this man.
He operates out of the south side. Always had more balls than sense. His lackeys are loyal. Brecker must be involved.
Tell me about this.
His lackeys are loyal. Brecker must be involved.
So your organization is behind this?
We got explicit orders not to. Hubert's been good on his payments. If Brecker ordered this, the rest of his life will be very short and painful.
Let's pay Brecker a social call. We've got a lot to talk about.
I've got to be sure first. I know who to lean on to get answers. Find me in the Undercity.
I kind of wish that they would just, you know, fight amongst themselves. I don't actually care about helping any of these folks out anymore. No. Especially not Hubert. That guy's a piece of shit. But we'll see it through.
Don't let them get away!
You coterie, one of Lily's friends.
Lily was one of ours. She was working for you, and now she's dead. You get one chance. Did you kill her?
Lily didn't die by my hand. Someone else did this.
Explain yourself.
Present minor misunderstandings aside, I believe our purposes are the same. One of the scum that attacked my caravans worked for someone in the coterie named Brecker. Lily said she'd look into it. I think Brecker had her killed.
Brecker? If you're lying, I'll find you. Men, we have to get to the bottom of this. Now.
And by bottom of this, it's literally going down here.
Turn up your purses, Kirkwall.
Spike traps. Of course.
Now we fight!
must be Brecker.
And you're that lice-covered refugee.
Okay, I actually wanted to see how this plays out, instead of my usual, kill everyone approach.
You'd better leave the bone pit shipments alone. Understand?
You're making demands of me. You own half a stake in a mine and you think you're somebody, huh? Some Fereldans don't have the courtesy of knowing when to bloody die.
Looks like a fight! Be ready!
I guess I'm killing everybody.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that. See us by.
I found the thieves responsible for the cargo theft. I put them out of business.
Excellent. With that resolved, the mine's profits will soar. For now, partner, please be sure to visit our workers occasionally. You have a knack for keeping them happy.
Can I do like hostile takeover? I know that we're, partners in the same company, but maybe I can buy the majority of the shares. I don't want to be associated with this asshole. Seriously. What did I get myself involved in?
Sorry, you were more naive than I thought.
What have I done to you now?
To me, nothing. Not yet. To yourself, you can't even begin to imagine the number of mages that have walked down the path you're now on.
My clan didn't believe in me. If you don't believe in me either, I won't mind.
Yeah, Fenris, why are you even just bringing this shit up? Unprompted. Keep your thoughts to yourself. Don't got anything nice to say. Shut the fuck up. Okay, so it really is just following the queue now, I think. Yeah, that's the only quest remaining. So I think I'm gonna call the session here. Because if I start that, that's gonna be a whole thing. And I think I'll just leave that for the next session. Let me just check some things here. Gonna go to the merchant, see if anybody else is selling upgrades for my companion's armor.
To take that offer, Elf.
coterie off your back pretty much permanently.
I don't need employment.
But it wouldn't kill you to make some friends in this city. 3 years and you're practically a ghost.
I prefer it that way.
Healthy attitude there. Forget I said anything.
Yeah, Varric. Fenris is hopeless. Wants to be the lone wolf. It's his name and everything, right? Doesn't want anybody's help.
Are you the smith?
I'm a smith?
Is smith your name or your profession?
Yep.
I'll be going now.
It's, I don't know where that conversation was going. I didn't even know that guy was gonna have like a whole conversation for even if it's like there's 2 branches. One is backing out and the other is asking a silly question.
The best armor coin can buy.
I get shivers just standing here.
The keeper says Fairmere left in the night, before she even returned to him.
Any updates on this mirror?
By the dread wolf! Why is my house always such a mess when people are here? It's clean sometimes, I swear.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna hear anything about that until the next act. Alright. Yeah, okay, I think I'm gonna call it here for this session. Go back to the estate so that I can start the end of this act once I start the next session. Hey, what are you doing here?
Welcome.
Your hound is a mark of nobility in Ferelden, is he not? I have heard that gaining a Mabari's loyalty is considered the ultimate proof of character there.
That's him. My own living, breathing, slobbering status symbol.
The dog cares nothing for worldly power. The Maker would like to see us learn from them.
Don't let it go to your head.
He really took it to heart. Went to sleep instead. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna call it here. I'm also gonna look up when's the best time to do these DLCs.
So much has happened since we got here. I'm glad I've got it all written down. The only thing Meryl's moved in. Maybe she doesn't feel that this is her home yet. Lots of old things from Lothering in there. Oh, I think I'll let Sandal empty that. Poor Prince. I told him to stay off the bed.
Alright. Gonna be it for this session.